Danger the four winds.
What is going on, everybody? What's happening, fellas? Had to refresh this chat over here on Rumble, the one that you're seeing on the screen. I'm trying to remember who all is in here. I see Scum Christ, Lord Necron, Metal AB. I think I saw Dime Day in there as well. A few others. Of course, we were actually up on Kick this time as well. Big Mingus is jamming out over there. Last stream, Kick fucked me over for some reason. Kick was like, nah, I'm a hold back. You go ahead, Drew. You go ahead, stream to X and YouTube and Rumble. But yeah, I ain't having it today. But we're up on all of those. Wow, it's actually going off without any issues. I'm kind of wondering when like a fucking asteroid's gonna crash through my roof to fuck the stream up or something. There's usually something that happens, man. But you know what? I'll be an optimist tonight. I'll take what I can get. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for coming out, man. Ought to be a pretty good show. Pretty good show. We got some fun stuff. We're gonna hang out on YouTube a little longer tonight. You know, I just got reminded from the last stream, it got blocked for copyright shit and stuff like that, and I just settled that. Hopefully that'll be back up for viewing for anybody who misses these and rewatches those. I don't know, man. Streams are like a weird thing. These kinds of streams are kind of a weird thing to go back and rewatch later on. But let's see. Oh yeah, Nevermore's here. Matt, that Infuriator video was pretty good. Sound was spot on. Yeah, I actually have the video, the new Infuriator, the new music video. I'm gonna play that here in a little bit. But yeah, we had fun doing that. I mean, that took a whole like 3 hours to shoot that thing, and once I got the files back, it was pretty quick to edit that. Nice little promo for the new album. We have put out with the layout, everything is done, and I think it was yesterday or the day before we actually sent out to have the copies pressed, so they'll be back, I think they said by mid-September. So we're doing that, and then in November we're going to do like a local show here, like an album release thing, but then we're going to, you know, hit the road a little bit, like a mini Texas tour, and I'm excited for that, man. There's a couple of bands lined up for that. One band is going to be playing both of the shows with us, and it is a band you guys are familiar with, and then there's some others down the line that's going to be a lot of fun. I wasn't aware that members of another Texas band we know were in Infuriator. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Funny how all that works out, but yeah, I don't want to give up people's info. I don't want to, you know, get nobody in trouble. People like their anonymity and stuff like that, and I'm all about that, man. I don't want to ruin that party for anybody. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. The new album, full length, 10 tracks. Speaking of brand new stuff, guess what was in my mailbox today? That new Kai. Get that on Bandcamp, man. Already played some tracks from it. Good stuff. I love Paul's riffing style. It's fucking great. Anyways, we're gonna play some Gospel of the Horns, man, and we'll come back and we'll talk some more shit. But before we do, whatever you're watching this on, if you're watching this on Rumble, Kick, X, YouTube, just hit the like, whatever you're on. That is the best free way to help out the stream. It doesn't cost you absolutely anything. And then of course there is TeePublic merch. And we're talking about adding some Infuriator merch to this. Really, it was just my idea because I wanted a fucking like an Infuriator tank top just to wear around when I'm lifting weights and shit like that. So we actually started talking about new designs and stuff, so we might end up tossing some of that on there as well. We do have our Infuriator shirts that are available through Bandcamp. We were talking about doing it through this because it's print on demand. And doing that, and I'm wanting to get, tell me anybody knows a good way to do this, a good merchandiser to do this. I had this idea. Texas, I love hoodies, but Texas is really too fucking hot for hoodies. So I was thinking like a hooded t-shirt, you know, because it's like real thin, but it has the hood on it. That would be cool as well, but I'm trying to find places that will do those because those aren't as common as I thought they were. I kind of see them around, but we were talking about it in our band chat, and it's like you don't see a lot of bands doing that. You normally see like athletic gear or something, but I think it would be a cool idea because it's really just, I love hoodies, but it's too fucking hot in Texas, you know, 10 months out of the year to wear a goddamn hoodie. So Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that tonight? Yeah. Paul is going to be on the witching hour tonight at 9. Oh yeah, man. I'll be done over here at 8. So fuck yeah. That's great. Oh yeah. Check that out. Totally. Guess I'm over here because y'all ain't over on Rumble yet. We are up on Rumble. We are up on Rumble. We are up on Kick, and we are up on X. I'm probably going to do a little bit longer tonight on YouTube, maybe no more than an hour or so. So for YouTube, but then we're going to continue the show over on Rumble. Excuse me. Necron says zip up hoodies only for Texas. Yeah, dude, I love hoodies. I have this badass vomiter pullover hoodie. And I love getting my hoodies like, you know, extra big and just like plenty of room. Like I used to, like when I was a teenager, man, I would have the band hoodie and I would just like, if I was at a friend's house, I could just sleep on the couch, put the hood up and everything like that. But honestly, like too much of the fucking time is it's too goddamn hot in Texas. So what I want is the hoodie, and I'll even wear the bitch on stage just with the Infuriator logo. And I'm going to hack the sleeves off, of course. But I like the idea of still having the fucking hood up. But even that, it's like, it's a little hot, man. Can I get thinner material? So kind of shopping around if anybody has good outlets for that. I know T-Public, which I do, you know, this Drewcifer merch through and this Iron Casket stuff, just because it's print on demand, it's easy for people to get. If they're hoodies, you can get them like super thin. If I can do that, that'll work great. But yeah, I'm in the market for that. I think it'd be a cool idea. We couldn't think of other bands that are doing that. And again, for Texas and a lot of like the Southwest, man, it just gets too fucking hot for hoodies. So as cool as they are. Anyways, man, Gospel of the Horns, absolute power. Let's roll this shit.
We are the hatred, Lucifer's fury to God. We're here
Fuck yeah. Gospel of the fucking horns, man. And Scum Christ, I think you said it best right here, man. And that is exactly my style of fucking metal. Meat and potatoes, black metal with some swagger. Nice. Yeah, dude. Keep it fucking simple, man. It's like every time I sit down with a guitar, anytime if it's Iron Casket or it's Infuriator, any of that sort of shit, if I'm writing, it's just like, dude, why would you complicate this? It's very straightforward. The formula is very simple, man. I do like Rush, you know, but that's like the only even semi-progressive shit that I could really think that I like. Even like good musicians, I respect the fuck out of good musicianship, but you know what bores me is when people are just jacking off on their instrument. I want to hear a song that I'm gonna remember, man. Like the goddamn riff has to be your bass line, man. Without the riffs, your band is nothing. That's it. So keep it fucking simple, man. Like a typical like Infuriator track is 3, maybe 4 riffs. And you just work them together. Now, sometimes things might call for a little bit extra or whatever, but I know, and I've talked to some of the other guys in bands and stuff, it's like when you sit down and you write a song, like what is your approach? And because my approach is like, if I write a song, basically all the elements have to be like, it has to be free flowing. I watched one time Athenar from Midnight, he wrote a song within like an hour or something like that, or wrote a song and recorded it. Have you guys seen that video? It's up on YouTube, or at least it used to be. He wrote this song, it's called Goat Trap, and he just, like, he sits down and he comes up with the riffs and he bangs it out, and it's a pretty simple structure. To me, that is, like, the most interesting fucking music, man. Like, I'm a Black Sabbath junkie, and that approach of just, like, riff, whether it's fast or slow or, you know, evil or black metal or death metal or thrashy, whatever the fuck your particular take on it is, it's just, don't overcomplicate it, man. So, like, I'll sit down and I'll have, like, couple of riffs that go together, and then I'll work something out for kind of a bridge section. And within those 3 or 4 riffs, you know, there's your song, there's your meat. But it has to be done before I leave the room. If I leave the room, I'm not going to fuck with it anymore. So, yeah, I mean, that's just the way it works, man. We can sit here and, you know, well, I want to throw in this fucking scale in the writing, and I want it to have this flow. It's the more thinking, in my experience, and this might just be a personal thing, but the more thinking that goes into it, the more your song sounds kind of like you're trying too hard. It sounds too forced, too forceful. It's just like the natural flowing riffs, man. The best songs are the ones that you put together quick. I agree. And overthink it and it just goes off the rails. That's my experience. But then again, there are some people, like you listen to the guys in Rush. You know, if I listen to YYZ, I don't think those guys just sat down and did that in like, 20 minutes. And that song's fucking amazing. But, we can't all be Rush, right? The rest of us are in like war-themed death thrash bands. Like these next fellas in Infuriator. This is 762 by 39. This is a new track off the upcoming Infuriator album. Hope you guys enjoy. Got to throw out that fucking right there at the end of that son of a bitch. It's your favorite caliber, Spirit World? Yeah, that title track, the title of that track has absolutely nothing to do with the lyrics. I was like, what sounds cool? That'll work. Pointy guitars are the best. Dude, you're in a fucking metal band. I got asked that about, like, what is it with V's? You know, there for a while, I would not play that BC Rich V live. Because, you know, when I don't have my beanie on, I got the shaved head. And if I let my facial hair grow, I got too much of that. It's like, guy looks like Kerry King, man. It's Kerry King. Guy looks like Kerry King. I'm like, fuck, man. I love this BC Rich V so much, man. So much. But if I played it live, everybody would say, you know, Kerry King, and I'm like, I don't want to be getting that. But all the cool guitars are taken, man. So you got like that, and then, dude, back when Dimebag Darrell died, everybody got the fucking MLs, and those are cool looking guitars, man. But it's like, I can't go up there playing one of these fucking things. As cool as they look, the Razorback and even the V one that doesn't have the Kellys are cool. Kellys are cool. You know, the one guitar I'm surprised I have never owned. I own like 17 guitars, man. The only like body style I'm kind of surprised myself that I don't own. I don't own a Kelly, I don't own a Warrior, but I don't own an Explorer. And it seems like an Explorer would be kind of my style. But I do very much love my Vs. Most of my guitars now are fucking Vs. I do like Les Pauls too. Xiphos are cool. The Xipho that's the one that's kind of like a Warrior, right? Let me look that up real quick. Because I'm thinking the Xipho kind of looks like a mix of the Warrior and the Stealth. Xipho. Let's see, Xipho guitar. Yeah, so it looks about like it. It's kind of like an ML, kind of like the Jackson Warrior. My pointy guitar is a BC Rich Virgin. There's a BC Rich. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the Warlock's so cool. If I was a bass player, you know, there's sometimes I actually kind of want to be in a band and just play bass. I love that idea of just kind of sitting in the back and just kind of, you know, cruise controlling through a set. Seems kind of fun. Used to have an LTD EX. That guitar was sick. They had the Alexi, the dude from Children of Bodom. His guitar looks pretty cool. I've seen variants of that look cool. Hey Drew, dude, it just popped up on my Bandcamp before the show. I was checking my email. Is there any tracks we can play from it right now? I just got I saw the email. Let's leave this. Let's see if y'all got tracks up for that thing. Let's fucking play it. Yeah, which one should I play? I see there's 2 tracks up. I'm assuming both are Pious Levis. I know the first one is. Sepulchral Summoning. Can I play that? Should I play that one? Cool. So let's do this. We're gonna play it straight off of the Bandcamp here. Check this out. So we're gonna do Pious Levis, Sepulchral Summoning. Here we go.
Eternally dead.
Sorry, muted. I was saying that's badass. I was asking if that band, Crewmentation, is that another local band from over there? Is that a San Antonio band? Because I saw the album cover right before the show. Carl beat me to it. Yeah, see, Matt takes notes if I forget to unmute. But yeah, it was badass. I was going to say, I don't think YouTube, I don't think Rumble will either let me drop a link in the chat, but tell everybody go, just Google Pius Levis and the Bandcamp will pop up. So, what the hell happened to my music back here? Oh, my fucking Nordred in the background goes to like a Swedish country song or something. I was like, what the fuck kind of country music ad just popped up on my shit? But yeah, check it out. Just Google it. These streaming sites, it would be way too easy and convenient to be able to drop a link in the stream. So, oh, they're from Rhode Island. Interesting. How did you guys hook that up? Talking to some boys out in Rhode Island. Holy shit, that's like, talk about a state that goes overlooked. Those Rhode Island boys. Well, I'm glad we got you here, Necron, because I know you appreciate this band as much as the super hardcore tough guys shit on them. I know Necron likes this band. Classic. If you don't like Venom, fuck off. Some Angel Dust. Talk about keeping it simple, man. Yeah, Venom fucking rules. If you don't like Venom, I don't like you. How about that? Big Mingus over there head banging his ass off to some Angel Dust. Angel Dust, neat shot. Fuck yeah, man. What's we got lined up here, dude? I got all kinds of shit. I'm wondering... Haha. This one's pretty fun. This one's fun because some fan... I've been watching this thing for years. I don't think I've ever played it on a live stream. Some fan put... Yeah. Now I'm kind of hesitant to play it on YouTube because YouTube is going to be a loser and copyright strike it. You know what? I'm going to have to play that one. I was going to play a Toxic Holocaust music video that somebody put fan that fan made, and they put like a classic action movie to it. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, fuck, if I play this on YouTube, they're definitely going to copyright that and then block it worldwide, and I'm going to have to cut it out. So here in a little bit, we're going to knock out YouTube and go straight to Rumble, Kick, and X, and we'll play it over there because, yeah, YouTube's going to, they're going to screw me out of that one. This one we could do, though. How about some Diaphage? You guys like Diaphage? You know that band? Feasting Upon Immortal Flesh. I always like this track. If you're not familiar, tell me what you think. Yeah, dudes, that's definitely one for Heavy Chest Day. I will tell you from experience, man. When I first, man, like got like a couple of years ago or so, whenever that fucking thing came out, and I just saw the album cover, and I bought it on a whim because it's an EP and it was cheap. I don't even remember where the fuck I bought it from. But I'd blast that fucking thing doing like Heavy Chest Day. Like, hell yeah, dude. It does that big breakdown at the end. God, so. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking man music, my friends. Alright, what else we got here? Gotta save a little bit of this stuff for when we scooch on over. I do want to play another Texas band that unfortunately has split up. We played a few shows with these guys and they were awesome. They just recently broke up, but it's becoming the new band that is split off from this bears the same name as this track. I always thought this band was great from the first time I heard them. Local Houston band here, Wolf Skull, Dave Herrera from Imprecation doing vocals, and all around cool guys, man. We played several shows with them. I've seen them live several times. Real bummer that they broke up because it's like black metal punk, similar to kind of Morden Red, but more on the, I guess you say less like hardcore and stuff like that. It's more like old school punk, maybe like Misfits meets black metal or something. I don't know exactly how you would describe it, but damn fucking good is what I would call it. And this is More to Us Cult by Wolf Skull. R.I.P. Damn. Such a good band too, man. Yes, yes, indeed. Another great track. Another awesome Texas band. You know, playing all these fucking Texas bands, man. Yeah, I should have played some Hexea and some fucking Morton Red and then some ETD. You guys just got to experience a lot of that over at the Dead by Doge, didn't you? These guys have a killer split with Hexea, yeah. Hexea is another one, man. We played we played what, 3 shows with Hexea at this point? Bunch of cool folks over there too, man. Is Hexea, are they playing the next Joaba Fest? Or no? If not, I can understand because I think they've already played 2 of them, right? All right, we're gonna do one more track here, and then we are going to kick out one more track, and we're gonna kick out YouTube, man. We're gonna knock it out. So the next time you see this, head over to Rumble, head over to Kick, head over to X. One of those, because after this track, we will be knocking out YouTube. The KB Larson, awesome to see you're still around. Oh yeah, I'm here. I just mostly do stuff on Rumble. Well, and it's all streams nowadays, man. Not investing with fucking videos and end up getting the shit taken down. We can just talk all this shit together on a live stream, and then we'll drop YouTube after a while, and then we head over to Rumble, Kick, and X, where we can play some sketchier stuff that the Pansy Brigade can't block us and hate us for. So I've got to walk the pooch now that it isn't 100 or 10,000 degrees. Catch up with y'all later. See you later, Matt. Take care, man. I'm gonna play some Stalker. This is some New Zealand speed metal. I love this band. Total Annihilation. Oh yeah, man. Stalker's fucking great. Larson saying, dude, I love the Black Magic Terror record from Stalker. Been playing that album so many times. It's my happy drunk album. Yeah, dude, back when I was... Dude, speed metal and booze. That's why I kept drinking for so long. I don't drink anymore, man, but it's... That was like, to me, the hardest part of not drinking anymore is like, dude, but my speed metal albums. Everything from Motorhead to Venom to dude, that music goes together like perfect, man. Like peas and carrots. Speed metal and fucking booze, and that is like really good speed metal. It's just super fast. What do you guys think about the next Infuriator album? I do those vocals, huh? What if next Infuriator album? I do like Merciful Fate falsettos. Hey, look, we've got the Kai in the chat. Kai, the Hawaiian death metal man. Necron was just in here. Kai, Paul from Kai is going to be on Necron's show tonight. At let's see, he said 9, right? So yeah, here in a couple hours. We're going to, for this though, we're going to be knocking YouTube out. We're knocking her out. The links are there on the screen, of course. All of it's free. You can watch everywhere we go. It's fucking free, man. So all you got to do is, if you want to chat over there, sign up for it. Use just a little throwaway email or something like that. But Rumble is kind of the home base for all things Drewcifer now because of the free speech stuff. So yes, Spirit World Kai is awesome. Now I keep the vocals the way they are. I don't know, man. I don't know. I could keep the vocals for Infuriator the way they are, but I could also just try to wear some really tight pants and do some King Diamond vocals. We could definitely do that. But the main reason we go over to Rumble is YouTube is, super non-hetero with copyright. YouTube is really non-hetero with speech. And we like to play stuff that's, crosses some lines, pisses some people off. Perhaps it's a bit sketchy, perhaps. And we can't do that here. But we can do it on Kick, we can do it on X, and we can do it on Rumble. I would really recommend Rumble because if you do it on Rumble, your chats will pop up on the screen here. Whereas the other options, it will not. But we're going to be knocking it out so we can play some of this other fun stuff. All right, over at Rumble, there we go. See how easy? That was how easy it is right there. Links are on the screen, fellas. Hop on over there. For all of you who are not going to come over, that's fine. Be sure to check out Paul Kai on the Witching Hour here on YouTube. All right, man. You can call leftist, hey, whoa, pal, we're still on YouTube. You can't say those things. I shared Infuriator and got called a poser that hates war metal. Oh, what happened? Guys, knocking it out. Dropping YouTube in 3,